There exists a moment, almost imperceptible, when something deep within awakens. It is not thought, it is not emotion. It is a subtle pulse, a silent vibration emerging from the depths of your being. It does not originate from the mind, it comes from the hands. Have you felt unexplained warmth in your palms? A tingling in your fingers when touching someone in pain? An inexplicable draw toward practices of healing, energy, or spiritual contact? If so, this is no accident. Throughout history, ancient traditions whispered a truth that modern consciousness nearly forgot. The capacity to channel healing energy seems within all beings. Some, like you, carry it closer to the surface, waiting to be awakened. Your hands are antennae of the soul, transmitters and receivers of an intelligence transcending the physical. Within their centers lie sacred portals, energy gateways that healers, shamans, and wise ones across cultures have activated for millennia. This knowledge was veiled for centuries, yet now it returns because the time has come. From Egyptian temples to Tibetan monasteries, from Mayan sages to Himalayan healers, a teaching has endured. The human body is a living temple, and the hands are its most powerful keys. The Vedic texts describe marma points within the palms, energy centers that, when activated, can release blockages and restore vital flow. Chinese medicine reveals meridians coursing through the hands as channels for qi, the vital life force. Christian mystics placed hands upon the sick to transmit divine grace. This was not symbolic, it was real. Yet the question arises, is this healing gift exclusive to the chosen few? The answer is no. What varies is the level of consciousness and practice. All beings possess this capacity because all carry within themselves the divine spark. The true healer is distinguished not by innate talent, but by commitment to self-knowledge, energetic purification, and elevated purpose. The hands are bridges between planes, the right associated with giving, channeling solar, active energy, the left associated with receiving, emanating lunar, magnetic energy. When both align in equilibrium, the healer becomes a mirror of unity, acting as servant, not master, of the power flowing through them. Healing does not begin when you place your hands upon another. It begins far earlier, in silence, in intention, in the inner space you consciously create within yourself. To activate the gift sleeping in your hands, you must walk a conscious path. This journey unfolds in 5 steps. The first step is interior remembrance, recognizing your calling. Many live feeling that something within them is different, sensing the energy of places, the suffering of others, the emotional shifts of their surroundings. Yet instead of perceiving this as a gift, they experience it as burden. The first step is to shift perception, understanding that sensitivity is not weakness, but the symptom of an open channel. The healer's calling always begins with a profound sense of purpose, an inner voice whispering, "You are here for more." Look at your hands as if seeing them for the first time. Behind their physical form lie circuits of energy awaiting reactivation. The gift is not acquired, it is remembered. The second step is purification of the channel, body, mind, and energy. A blocked channel cannot transmit clear energy. Begin with the body. Excess toxins, stress, and dense emotions obstruct natural energy flow. Living food, rest, conscious movement, and deep breathing are essential allies. Then comes the mind. Chaotic thoughts, judgment, and spiritual ego interfere with channel clarity. Practice observation. Reduce mental noise. Meditate. Listen more than you speak. Finally comes the subtle body through salt baths, crystal work, earth connection, and visualization practices. Imagine white light emanating from your palms, burning away all misaligned energetic residue. Do this daily. The healer must purify themselves first to sustain the healing of others. The third step is activation of inner fire, breathing, and presence. This is where ignition begins. Healing energy does not originate from you, but flows through you. Begin with unified breathing. Inhale through the nose while visualizing golden light entering through the crown. Carry that light to your heart. Exhale gently through the mouth, imagining that light expanding into your arms and hands. Do this with closed eyes in reverence. Your hands may begin to warm, vibrate, pulse. This is vital energy awakening. Place your palms before you, not touching, and feel the field between them. Play with that field. Move them closer, draw them apart. Perceive if there is cushioning, heat, magnetism. That is living energy. Repeat internally. I am a channel of light. Only love flows through me. This is a vibrational command, aligning your intention with the correct frequency. If the first 3 steps are the awakening of energy, the final 2 constitute mastery, channeling with wisdom and protecting yourself with consciousness. Here you understand your role as intermediary between invisible and visible. The healer becomes the servant of power, not its owner. The 4th step is conscious channeling, the art of directing without interfering. Once you have activated your centers and opened the flow, you must learn to direct energy. This is not about curing another, but facilitating the energetic balance their soul already seeks. Healing is vibrational accompaniment, not imposition. How does one channel consciously? First, with pure intention. Each session begins with an internal declaration. May only the highest and most compassionate energy flow through me. Your attention must be completely present. This is not time for thought, but for listening with your hands. Visualize energy entering through your crown, purifying in your heart, and flowing toward your hands as a golden river. Place your hands gently upon the receiver's body, or maintain intuitive distance, and allow energy's intelligence to do its work. Your task is to sustain the field, not control the process. Sometimes you will perceive zones of heat, cold, or pressure. Remain receptive. Let your hands move guided by intuition. Subtle movements may arise spontaneously. Trust. This is art activated through ancestral remembrance, not knowledge from books alone. The 5th step is protection and closure, guarding the temple. One of the greatest mistakes is not knowing how to close your field. By opening completely to another's energy, you risk exposure to dense charges or spiritual fatigue. Protection is energetic hygiene. At session's end, shake your hands gently as if releasing invisible dust. Rub your palms firmly and place them over your heart. Imagine a mantle of golden light enveloping you. Inhale profoundly, and as you exhale, emit a soft sound, visualizing that you close any energetic leakage. This breath is your final seal, and never forget gratitude. Thank the energy, the body, the other's soul, and your own being. This gratitude keeps your channel clear, because ego cannot coexist where humility dwells. It is not enough to know. You must live it. The true gift of healing does not activate only in special sessions, but in the daily fabric of your life. If you wish to sustain this elevated frequency, you must cultivate a lifestyle coherent with the energy you desire to channel. Healing is not an act, it is a way of being. Creating a sacred space, however small, where you meditate, breathe, and connect with your energy is essential. It may be a candle, a crystal, an inspiring image. But beyond the object, the habit matters. That corner becomes your vibrational refuge, a constant reminder of your spiritual commitment. Yet, the most powerful altar is invisible. It is your daily intention. When you walk, eat, or speak with presence, when you choose compassion over reaction, you build the inner altar. That is the true healer's temple. Breath is the master key for maintaining clear energy. 3 times daily, pause. Close your eyes. Inhale deeply, drawing air into your abdomen. Hold for a moment, and exhale gently through your mouth. Do this 3 times. In less than 2 minutes, you have shifted your frequency. Make this practice an anchor. In moments of tension, anxiety, or sorrow, return to your breath. Remember, the healer not only heals others, but knows how to regulate their own field before intervening in another's. As you bathe to cleanse your body, you must also bathe energetically. A conscious shower, imagining water sweeping away dense energy, a bath with sea salt and lavender, or simply brushing your body with your hands from top to bottom with the intention of release. You can also use incense, sounds like singing bowls or mantras, or walk barefoot upon the earth. Everything that returns your body to center is part of your spiritual self-care. Before touching another, offering counsel, or speaking from a healer's place, pause and formulate your intention. This may be mental. May this word touch the soul, not the ego. Intention is what distinguishes the healer from the manipulator. Remember that you do nothing for the other, but with the other. This aligns you with true humility of spiritual service. You are not here to save anyone. You are here to remind them they can save themselves. Surround yourself with kindred souls. Share, learn, exchange energy. But do not idealize anyone. Not gurus, not techniques, not quick promises. The healer's path is deep and often challenging. Listen to your body, your intuition, your heart, above all external noise. There exists a secret whispered by the most ancient spiritual traditions for millennia, one lost amid modern noise and fascination with external power. That secret is simple yet transformative. The energy that heals does not exist outside you, but within. Your hands, so human, so ordinary, are the sacred temples where that power sleeps, waiting to awaken. You now understand that healing with the hands is not reserved for the chosen few, nor dependent on belonging to a mystical order. It is a natural capacity, reactivated when the soul aligns with compassion, intention, and presence. It is a language needing no words, a silent prayer expressed through touch, breath, and heart. You have journeyed through 5 steps, from remembering your calling, to cleansing your channel, to activating inner fire, to conscious channeling, and finally, to protecting and closing your field. These are not rigid formulas. They are symbolic keys, activators that awaken memories dormant in your cells, your soul, your spiritual lineage. Yet true initiation begins now, when you decide to embody this knowledge. Understanding it intellectually is insufficient. You must live it. You must touch the world with hands that do not judge, that do not invade, that do not rush. Hands that listen, that feel, that sustain. Remember, you are not here to change others, but to change how you are present with them. Sometimes only your vibration heals. Sometimes you need not even touch. Your presence, if filled with light, is enough for another soul to remember itself. If doubt arises, if you feel small, unprepared, or insecure, breathe. Place your hands upon your heart and listen. The energy you feel there is your truth. It is the divine spark within you. It is your gift. Now, dear seeker, dear healer, you are invited to take one more step. If this message has resonated in your soul, do not keep it. Share this video, leave your mark of support, and subscribe so that together we continue bringing these forgotten teachings into light. Each action is an intention planted in the collective field. Perhaps through your sharing, another soul will also remember its sacred gift. Until the next revelation, continue healing, continue remembering, and above all, continue touching the world with the light you carry in your hands. There is a moment when understanding transcends the intellectual and becomes lived truth. That moment arrives when you recognize that healing is not something you do, but something you are. Your hands are not merely flesh and bone. They are antennae tuned to frequencies invisible to ordinary sight, channels through which flows an intelligence older than time itself. The journey of the healer is not one of acquisition, but of remembrance. You have always possessed this capacity. It sleeps in your DNA, in the cellular memory of your lineage, in the very structure of your being. What awakens it is not external knowledge, but internal recognition. It is the moment you stop asking, "Can I heal?" and begin answering, "How can I not?" Every time you place your hands with conscious intention, you participate in an ancient sacred act. You become a bridge between worlds, a vessel for compassion made tangible. This is not mystical abstraction. This is the deepest reality. That consciousness, channeled through presence and love, transforms whatever it touches. Your hands know this. They have always known it. You are simply remembering. The true healer understands that they are never the source of healing. They are the conduit. This humility is what distinguishes the authentic healer from the one who believes their power comes from themselves. Power flows through the empty vessel, not the one filled with ego. So cultivate emptiness. Cultivate silence. Cultivate the capacity to be nothing so that everything can flow through you. And know this: every person you touch, every life you influence through your presence, every moment you choose compassion over judgment, you are healing, not just them, but yourself, and through yourself, the entire web of existence. Because healing is not isolated. It ripples, it spreads, it transforms dimensions you cannot see. The world does not need more gurus or perfect healers. It needs your hands, your heart, your willingness to show up as you are. Imperfect, humble, committed to growth. So go forward now, healer. Not as someone special or chosen, but as someone who has remembered. Your hands are ready. Your heart is open. The world awaits the medicine only you can offer. The medicine of your presence, your intention, your light. This is your gift. This is your purpose. This is who you have always been, and it is time to embody it fully.